Hello everyone and welcome back to the moon. I have a few things to apologize for. First of all, and probably most importantly, I am not feeling quite well for a few days. Meaning I'm not healthy, my health has been declining for a long time, and today is a particularly bad day in that regard. So should I be babbling more than usual? Just don't mind me, I'm just a stupid dude playing stupid little games and yeah. Well, maybe I'm just babbling usually and talking useless stuff. Yeah. And secondly, I am sorry for the audio quality on my last video, the episode 1 of this particular series, which brings us to audio quality. I have made an oopsie, meaning that I've lost an entire episode to poor audio quality. I have changed my audio settings, didn't check them, then recorded an entire episode, and in post-production I realized that I can't really use that. Meaning that the bass isn't at the state it has been at the end of last episode, which I'll just tell you what changed. I, of course, updated the to-do list and the to-don't list. I've built a mining pod, mined some ice, which is the reason why the 3 exclamation marks are gone, and I've added 2 more to-don'ts regarding said mining pod to not crash the mining pod and to not unconnect with recharging batteries, which is something I do more often than I'm, well, ready to. Yeah, I just do it really often. Meaning that is the mining pod. I originally wanted to give the starting pod a quick redesign, but I then realized, well, the survival kit would be more useful in my base. And after adding some thrusters to the starting pod, I realized that I didn't add any hydrogen tanks to it. After realizing that, I just ground it all down due to frustration and built a completely new pod. And I've also upgraded the docking port with a sorter, telling it to drain all with a blacklist of ammo, meaning that everything beyond here, beyond the disconnector, including that connector, will be drained by the sorter into the conveyor system of my base. Besides that, nothing more happened in the last episode. Instead of me mining some ice, which would have been cut out eventually. So yeah, that's that. To make amends for the last episode, for the big oopsie I've made and for my own stupidity, this will be a special episode or a short episode or a, well, you'll see what I mean when I tell you. A shout out to Samuel Allen, who has been given a lot of suggestions what I can do from here on, including building a hydrogen-based miner, which this is, but he has also given one more very important suggestion, meaning that saying that I could build onto my base a construction of pistons and drills down to the ice, which is the exact thing I'm going to do in this episode. I will build a static connected to the conveyor system of my base series of pistons mining down with a rotor, pistons extending down with a rotor on the end, and a lot of drills, so I can get that juicy ice passively, without doing anything more than building that initial drill. I have been checking how deep that ice is beforehand. It is roughly 100 meters. And I am pretty sure that a large grid piston can extend to a maximum of 30 meters, saying that to reach the ice, I need 4 large grid pistons. Not calculating in the length of the drills and the rotor on the end, but better safe than sorry. And also to, well, use all the resources I'm going to drill up with that particular system, I will need to expand my base with a lot of refineries. So I'll add a small industrial complex, probably right here on the back of the base, to refine all the ores, all the stone, mostly all the stone I'm going to drill up, because I don't want to throw that away. I have use of it. It's resources, it's nickel, it's silicon, it's iron, and you will always need those 3 resources. So I'll stop just talking about it and actually do something. Yeah, I've also painted that little mining pod, as you can see. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. Have you ever seen something that beautiful in your life? Probably not. I'm just joking. I know it's terrible. The battery is completely mislocated. The general shape is the most effective shape in the world. Yeah. That should be enough for now. Okay. A piston is 2 blocks long if it's not extending, sorry. And saying I'm planning to add 4, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not counting in the rotor and drills, so 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Yes. The maximum length of the pistons also includes their current state. So I'm losing, I think, a third, a fourth with each piston from the depth I have to get to. I'll add 1 more. Oh, out of iron. I think we all know what that means. Those 2 pieces of gravel. I love them. I'll never pick them up. Maybe give them names as well. You can actually see where ore deposits are based on the color of the voxel, the color of the ground. On the moon there it seems to be particularly difficult. Looking at my base, you see that, I don't know if you can see it, but on my screen it's quite visible. Some of the ground here has a more brown color compared to the rest of the moon. That's because underground on those spots there is ore. Some ore. It doesn't tell you what kind of ore, it's just saying, hey, there is some ore underground. Based on that, I can also see that there's ore over there, over there, over there, right there, and yeah, over there, which could actually be the cobalt I've been mining in the first episode. And as I've already said, here on the moon it's quite difficult to tell because the difference from the ore color to the base stone color isn't that obvious. On ice, it's really obvious because the ore spots on ice are much darker than the normal ice. And it's really easy on Mars, for example. Okay. That seems fine. I could turn all those pistons. I could tell all those pistons to expand at the same time, just really slowly. Or something I'd like to try out is the event controller. This thing right here. I could place you here. Yes. Place you here. Put that in here. I want a button panel so I can control this. I can put that on here. Well, actually I will need a lot of iron because I also want to build refineries and assemblers. So I'll just grab my trusty miner. Turn thrusters on, batteries on auto. Unlock. I don't want to mine those away. Now you're close to being full. Yeah, that's already a lot more than I could grab. Locked. Batteries on. I actually want a battery on discharge because I want to replace it once it's empty. Want to build you, want to build you. Okay, just took a sip from my nice Coke bottle. Where do I want the refineries and assembler to be? I'll just take a look. I have a basic refinery. Here, this one. And an assembler. Obviously the refinery is the biggest part on this. And the assembler, yeah. I'll probably leave room for modules on those. But where do I want them? Okay, and a T-junction? Yes. So now I can put the refinery on here. And for the assembler I will need a cubed conveyor upwards to leave room for all the modules. So I can have here a row of refineries and here a row of assemblers. That will take a while. But I really like that design. It means that I can expand this indefinitely into this direction. Add a lot more assemblers, refineries, anything else. And I've potentially left this place here behind this small port, docking port, free. So I can have yeah, gas industry back here. So here I can have the production industry, and back here, not counting in this row because there will be modules right here, I can have gas storage, gas production, auto H2 generators, all that stuff. Wait, I can already have you going for... right, I should at least drill. God. I should rename the miner drill for clarification. And also rename all those pistons. Group the drills. Now I can turn them on. Okay, they're all mining. That's really wobbly. I don't like how wobbly that is. How about this? Okay, yes, we can work with that. It's really wobbly though. I don't like how wobbly that is. But we will see. What did I want to build? Yeah, of course. Oh, you... Ah, I see why you are not... Okay. I'm just... You're not producing anything yet because you're not connected. Yeah. That makes sense. What are you refining? Nickel? Don't need that, my boy. Stop refining. Nickel. Start refining. Stone. Iron. And probably stone as well. Because we are getting a lot of that right now. Okay, I'll tell you to be in... You are in cooperative mode. Are you producing, my son? Yes, he's producing, son. Production has been sped up. Cooperative mode means that this assembler is basically looking at any other assembler he has access to in the conveyor system, including basic assemblers, as we have just learned, and anything in the queue, in the production queue of other assemblers in this system. he will grab part of that and produce it. Just sharing the production queue of all assemblers in one system. Which speeds up production by a lot. And you are running. Are you? Yes. Finding cobalt and stone. The cobalt in here. Put the nickel in here. Put the nickel in here. Okay. Event. Piston position. Uh, 100%. Oh, I need multiple event controllers for each. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. I can give it one condition from one block, and then it does all of that. Okay, I see. If piston 1 equal or greater, position percent 100. So if piston 1 is fully extended, please do reverse piston 2. And I want to do that for every single piston. Right? I don't need one for you, but for what? You, for you, for you, and for you. So 3 more event controllers. Which one are you? Event controller 5. Which one are you? Event controller 4. Which one are you? Event controller 5. Okay. So you are event controller piston 3. In that case, you are event controller piston 4. And you are event controller piston 5. In the end, you are event controller piston reverse. Okay. You are event controller piston 2, which states if drill piston 1 condition equal or greater than position 100%. Action slot 1, which is reverse piston 2. And all pistons are currently in velocity negative 0.5, which when reversed means positive 0.5. I will do the same for piston 3, stating if piston 2 is fully extended, please reverse piston 3. And go on. And you, oh, a super sneaky one, you state when piston position 100% piston 5 and piston 4 is 100% and piston 3 is 100% and piston 2 is 100% and piston 1 is 100% extended, then piston 1 reverse, piston 2 reverse, piston 3 reverse, piston 4 reverse, and piston 5 reverse. Set velocity 0 and base drills toggle block on off, toggle block off. So, the last event controller says if piston 1, piston 2, piston 3, 4 and 5 are 100% extended, reverse all pistons, set the velocity of the rotor at 0 and turn off the drills. Okay, and my energy is empty. Or emptying. And yes, I am aware that I could just get a script to do that for me. I don't have to do all this weird stuff with event controllers. But I am playing on vanilla Space Engineers right now, and I like it that way. Turn on the drills. Oh, you know what? Toggle block drills. Then rotate. Then reverse piston 1. Or better, set velocity. Set velocity? Low? Piston 1. Set velocity, 0.5? What is the velocity of the pistons right now? Negative 0.5. I don't know if 0. No, that's not good. That's too fast. So you are then remove you. Drill piston 1. Set velocity 0.1. Yes. Okay. Those catwalks are built. I will not weld up these catwalks for easy access to those. That's done. I can get up here, get down here. And I should probably connect those two platforms. Just way nice walk around there. Make me 100 steel plates. An assembler in cooperative mode can't have anything added to its production queue manually. They are passive in the system. You need at least one active one, if you want to call it like that, one master assembler in the system for it to work. The other ones are slaves. Speaking in program language. Okay, if I place you here. Oh, that's actually perfect. Perfectly lines up. I should turn on everything of this. Yes. Okay, you're not moving right now. Let's try this. Turn the drills on. Rotate the rotor. Is the rotor rotating? Yes, the rotor is rotating. Turn on the piston. That's too fast, that's too fast, that's too fast, that's too fast. A tenth of that. That velocity 0.01. The storage, give it to me. Okay. My plan now is to add the same distance. Actually, 3 blocks distance, a large hydrogen tank and a large oxygen tank. And I can put hydrogen engines and O2H2 generators on the sides of those, or on top. So 3 and then a T-junction. I don't think I will need a T-junction in here. How are you looking? Okay, 0.01 may be enough. This little part is what I'm worried about. If this manages to make a full rotation without anything breaking, I'll leave it like that. It's getting close. I don't like that. In fact, I don't like that much. I reverse you now. And set your velocity to 0.005. And I will change you to reverse. Piston 1. I don't like how wobbly that is. I really don't like how wobbly that is. And... Piston 1 reverse, yes. So you are extending again. Oh no. I'm just realizing something. Is it bad? Yes, no. No, it's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to have 2 blocks space between those tanks. So I can place one O2H2 generator or hydrogen engine on each port. But the O2H2 generators have ports on each side, so I can put them in here and they are connected to both. Which is not what I intended to, but it's fine. Are you filling already? Actually, yes. Okay. Large cargo container, large hydrogen tank, large oxygen tank. Large tanks for everything. An advanced refinery, an advanced assembler. And that seems alright. Just, you know, wobbly. Really wobbly. I don't know. I'm just a Lennoth. But I think I will leave this. I will leave this episode with that. We have a large drill added to our base, which will eventually mine down to the ice. And on the radar will give us a lot of stone. We have the miner, which has been built on the last second episode. But I have been able to show this. Use it, at least. I have expanded the storage a lot with a large cargo container, a large hydrogen tank, and a large oxygen tank. And I have added an advanced assembler and an advanced refinery with plenty of room for more. I will just reverse the piston and tell the drills to turn off and tell the rotor to lock. Let's have a look on the to-do list. To do. Build a mining pod. We did that. Survive. We did that until now. mine a lot. I think this has been fulfilled with our static drill. More ice is still going. More silicon will also be satisfied by the drills. At an industrial complex 2 base, we did that. The two drones. Don't go near the space pirate beacon. That's still active. Don't crash with the mining pod, which I didn't do. But I will just leave that on here as same as the don't unconnect with recharging batteries. What do I want to do next time? Well, actually, I once again want to mine a lot. I want to start looking for more resources, so search more ores. Most importantly, platinum and silver, which I'm not sure if silver is available on this planet. And magnesium. I will need magnesium for what I'm planning on doing. Because this don't go near space pirate beacon is just a temporary don't. It will become a to-do if we find magnesium. More on that in the next episode. On the moon!